to punch a demon and find out Dad was evil or some shit.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. And last time, we kicked a demon dog, or stabbed it a lot. And now we have a purple shiny.
This is amazing!
Hey, look who's back!
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite character.
Hey, Jester.
You're not going to shoot me, are you? If you
Yes.
do, I'll die. You know?
Oh, what a shame.
Bugs the crap out of me when someone talks more than I do.
Don't act so rash, my boy.
What?
I've got to do.
I also forgot just how damn long his guns really are.
If you snuff out my voice like that, I won't be able to tell it now, will I? Whew. Thought I was a goner for sure. Oops.
Did he?
You saw it too, didn't you?
Really looking into the fucking camera.
I think so.
That thick shit that
That's
causes women
amazing.
to shudder is actually
Amazing.
linking the demonic domain to the human world. And of course, your brother Virgil is the one who controls it by using your mommy's amulet.
Amulet?
He's headed to the control room in the basement. If you don't hop down there quick like a bunny, he'll open the gate to hell. Isn't that a scary thought?
And you're telling me this because...
Oops! I forgot to mention one teeny little item. That gizmo there is actually the key to move forward. But the tricky thing is, it sucks the souls of those who hold it. So I think you'd better hurry.
Is he moonwalking?
In return for your soul,
I want to have that man's energy.
His VA must have had a hell of a time in the booth.
drive you and go for it.
Also, there's our number 12.
This would have been a perfect set for Mark Hamill.
I
can
know,
just
right?
hear the Joker's voice coming out of him.
Alright.
CJ.
Hunter and hunted. Reclaim the bridge before the soul is lost forever. So, as good old Jester mentioned, I don't know why that took me so damn long to remember what the fuck his name was. We have a gimmick for this level, and I'm gonna grab Trickster. I'm gonna work on leveling it some more. He who holds this broken device is irradiated and their soul is drained in exchange for power. So essentially what we've got here is we have unlimited devil trigger, meaning we are like super powered. But in exchange, it is draining the hell out of our health. And also this is a backtrack mission. We have to get back to the rotating bridge again. Now thankfully, because this gimmick's in play, all enemies now drop health when they die, so essentially this isn't like a one run on the tank and you're done kind of situation. Because that would just be unfair. I would say it also helps the fact that I went and boosted our HP like by all of those extra orbs off of the shop, so have that little extra bit of playtime as far as health-wise. But yeah, there honestly really isn't like a whole lot to say about this level. I'm just not gonna lie, just because of the fact it is another backtracking situation, and this is like really the only special thing about it is the non-stop double trigger gimmick. That also being said, though, just having unlimited power like this is kind of a nice rush. Just, haha, I can do everything. Y'all can't stop me.
I also love the VA for Jester, Adam D. Clark, and the only other game he's known for is Resident Evil 5.
That's... huh. Interesting.
He voiced Oswald E. Spencer.
Oh, that might have been in like, the DLC then. I'll say if you want to, you can pop down here, grab a quick orb for some extra health, and run like hell. I'm not entirely sure how viable it is, but I do know that being in DT does up your style of game, so in theory, if you wanted to try it, you could potentially break that adjudicator while you're stuck in your from the DT form. But yes, it is actually still back there if you go and look for it.
So of course it would be a very risky move, which you're also losing health.
Exactly, that's why I'm like, it's potentially viable, but I'm not entirely sure how viable. So, you know, if anyone wants to try that, let me know how well that goes for you. Run, 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 just as fast as you can.
Can't catch me in the fucking...
Yeah, you don't have to even bother with them, just, nope. I think this room, honestly, is probably the most annoying part of this run, because the way the camera flicks around sometimes.
So does your health automatically start regaining when you go out of that form or not?
It doesn't regenerate when you go out the form, but you stop losing it.
Also that blood is away from where he was sitting there. Oh, Vanguard gave you a free refill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big boy.
And here we are back at the bridge. I feel like if this one just shoots out at you and goes straight to where it needs to be.
I'm getting off again, mate. You're too strong. I was about to laugh and it just stopped and it's just like a lift going down.
I
Whee!
think they actually did. Either I came out of that with maxed out health or they did refill it, because, yeah, I'm actually at full. Huh, neat.
Well, I think you just killed the Vanguard, so you were basically at max health.
Probably. Also, I lied. That wasn't the only thing of the mission. There is more to it, including this little sparky portal. Anyone recognize this thing from like mission 6? No, mission 5. It's a boss fight with the clown.
Welcome to hell!
This one is actually completely optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. The one in mission 5 is mandatory, but this one is not. And it pretty much starts out the same as the first one, where you shoot at him a bunch to stun him, and then he will shield up and do a bunch of different ball attacks at you.
Throwing his balls at you.
Wait, did I just hear him? He's doing the...
Yes. That is one of his voice lines.
Dr. Zoidberg.
This guy is having fun.
Every time I hear someone do something similar to that, I think of like Curly from the Three Stooges, if I'm remembering the names correctly.
Yep, totally. Bold one.
Yep. Big, bald one.
Hey, yo!
And now this is where the fight changes.
Oh
Majora's
god,
Mask.
oh god, that face.
I think I have Majora's Mask on this shit.
What is that face?
So yeah, now he rides around on a giant ball. And if you attack the ball, it does actually damage him.
Not as much as it would be actually hitting the body.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder to hit him while he's up there. Because you can't actually stand on the thing yourself.
Okay, I misheard that, and I'm not going to say what I heard.
Of course.
No, you... Oh, I know exactly what you heard, and yes, it's exactly what you thought you heard.
So wait, is he actually saying it?
Yes, he is actually saying what you think he's saying.
I misheard that, so now I'm just going, what the fuck did he say?
You'll find out later, actually. Yep, there it is. Did it again. Yeah, so for this part of the fight now, we have the door hands popping up trying to grab at us. This fight is just nonsense incarnate. But, I mean, it's Jester, so what else would it be?
The face is just looking at you with disapproval.
Also, when I looked up Beowulf thing, he doesn't actually have a weakness.
I didn't think he did.
It's not listed. Unless there is one that people haven't found yet.
No, if there was one, he would have had a elemental thing pop up. Because usually if there's some kind of weakness, there's like a visual effect that use it. So.
Excuse me.
They had too much fun animating Jester, I swear. His animations are just like, we're just being clowns in the office today, let's just do whatever the hell we feel like.
Well, I mean, apparently the voice actor also did the mocap, so I can just imagine the voice actor doing it in front of Ruben Langdon.
And Ruben's just like, this is what I came into work today for.
I can imagine Southworth on the side going, okay, when am I going to record Virgil, because this looks fucking weird.
I don't know what you're talking about, that sounds amazing, Scotty.
But yeah, Crunch,
Grab something.
from what I'm kind of regretting actually hearing that now, because it's just playing in my head.
Of course.
I thought I misheard that when you said it was right. I was like, oh no.
No, you did not mishear him saying that.
Oh no.
Jester is just that weird.
I want to say it to QB, but I don't want to ruin it if you say it comes up later.
It does.
After recording.
Well, the funny thing is, like, literally right after I say Ed that, he went and said the line again, too. Anywho, so we are now in an underground arena of some kind. Once again,
Lovely.
trying to figure out the geography of this tower.
It's
Bad
just-
idea.
Just a few short
A bridge.
steps to the right.
It's a horsey.
It is horse friend,
Talk about horsepower.
really.
I mean, it's Dante.
Chicken race with a horse,
Yeah.
huh? Fair enough.
Now, can I give him a chicken?
So this is Griffon. Actually, I don't think that's how you pronounce it. It's like Garyon or something like that. Whatever. It's something that starts with a
It's
G.
not Griffin.
Horse.
Wait, isn't Griffin meant to be the bird thing in 5?
Yeah, that's the bird thing and fun. I think it's like Garyon or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but he is a flaming horse. Really weakens to Cerberus.
The sword ice. Is
Yeah.
that Song of Ice and Fire?
I understood that reference.
But yeah, basically, for this part, all he does is just sit there and charge at you, and you can jump over him and shoot at him while you're doing it.
That was your daggone crunch.
Well, I mean, I'm murdering a horse, so, you know.
This could be worse.
I learned some interesting facts today, which I probably shouldn't have learned.
Don't we always?
Like, apparently my pal's sister's office in Glasgow, they had to have the build, they couldn't get an engineer in to fix a problem with the air conditioning, because there's snipers on the roof. The thing that's happening in Glasgow, you know. And the box for fixing the air cons on the roof, and they're not allowing civilians up on the roof.
Fun. Anyway, second phase is now where we get to actually move around a bit more freely. And he's
Watching this happen.
firing missiles, yeah.
I want this chariot.
Ow.
You can feel it.
So I should actually be attacking him, not the chariot. You can damage him through the chariot if you want to try that, but obviously not recommended. You'd be better off hitting him. He is weak to Cerberus, so that's why I went and grabbed it. The only thing I have to, one thing I complain about with Cerberus is just the lack of mobility options with him, or with it. Anyway, once you do enough damage, you can knock Horsey over for a bit, and then he does this! And he killed me.
He does this, and then he kills me. Oh.
Well, normally I don't usually die when he does that, but in this particular instance, yeah, I don't even have money for a gold orb, so that's sad.
Or C.
So yeah, the sad part about this is also that when you die, you end up back here. So you actually have to do the whole bridge phase all over again. This is another one of those bosses I have not fought very much, so get the cutscene, let's move on here. I don't know how he hit me there. It's actually kind of nice that you can knock him over on the bridge and essentially him on the ground. And he just popped his gimmick on me. How dare he?
What does the gimmick do?
So the gimmick for him is that he can stop time.
Considering the recording session we started with this, I can make another JoJo joke here.
Oh, I was fully expecting it.
But I'm not.
Nice.
I've decided to limit myself to one JoJo per episode.
There's always time for a JoJo reference.
Well, I mean, considering this is a different episode from the one you made the other joke in.
Nah, I'm gonna miss it.
Actually,
Yeah,
technically, like, you went through one episode without doing one.
Yeah, because it wasn't really an incentive for me, because I like having my joke go off on something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
It helps it melting away.
And there you go. Now, if I remember correctly, you can actually, if you're able to do it, you can actually jump onto the carriage and wail on it that way, but I've never been that good with it. I prefer to let him just stop and knock his ass over.
This boss seems so easy if you know how to use it.
Well, much like most bosses in games like this, once you know what you're doing, they're actually not as difficult. It's just knowing what to actually do. And that first run, I was screwing up big time.
I'm reminded of Darksiders with this horse design. This reminds me of Death's horse.
I could actually see
Darksiders
this in a
2.
Darksiders kind of thing, yeah.
I haven't played 3 yet. I've seen weird reviews for 3. And I'm kind of sad the one I think has the most cool looking design, Strife, has kind of been limited to the mobile game.
Anyway, so we
Your
beat the
weapon.
horsey with time powers. Now we have a thingy from him.
We have an aura. Okay, the bit they're asking for it now is that water.
Like, I knew there was gonna be something that just couldn't resist.
They were asking for it there.
I know, they were. Quicksilver. Yeah, there you go. Garyon. That's the name of him. Special power that Garyon used to control time. This style gives you more freedom in battle, try out different tactics and combos. And yes, that word is chosen specifically. This is a new style that we can equip, as opposed to, Trickster, Sword, and all the others. We now have access to the Quicksilver style. I don't use it very much, and I'll explain more why later. Or I should say in the next episode. Because... oh hey, look who Virgil's playing with.
You're not the one I faced before. But this smell, there are 2 of them. That excellent Sparta had 2 sons.
I'm impressed you were able to talk while your head was cut in 4.
Well, going by anime logic, the cut doesn't happen until the sword is sheathed, so... He still had his head.
Also, yeah, if you're wondering why Beowulf wasn't handed to us, this is why.
Ooh. It's the thing from 5 that the guy who does the Kamen Rider mod chooses a lot.
Well, there's a move that you can do with it that would fit for that kind of mod very specifically.
I think he mainly uses it just because it's the melee thing in it.
I mean, that also helps, yeah. So... that's mission 12 done. He killed a demon horse, got the power of JoJo memes, and looks like we're headed towards another fight with Virgil.
Memes.
So, join us next time for mission 13, where we go play with Virgil and play with his new toy. See you guys next time.
My.
You would.